This does damage, right? Oh, wait a minute. Can I set it on fire?
Ready and willing.
Ah! No. I mean, I can, but... But is it worth it?
What to do?
Koga must be...
One day, I'll catch a break.
What?
This looks like the tree mentioned in Korga's note.
A wooden crevice. We found the crevice, ladies and gentlemen and beautiful people. It's a letter to Koga. We done it. From the Archdruid Aelis. Olodin has sent word of your progress. Colin. I am pleased that the Rite of Thorns, capital R, capital T, has begun. I depart soon from Cloakwood to... Cloakwood. That's in Baldur's Gate 2. To Baldur's Gate. Should you need further aid from my circle, now is the time to ask. Once cloistered, the Emerald Grove will be the Shadow Druids' domain, and you its first druid. Capital F, capital D, obviously. In Faldorn's memory, Archdruid Aelis. Any comments? No? Kill Koga. Yeah. A second note proved that Koga is in league with the Shadow Druids. This could explain why she wants the tieflings gone. Could it explain that? Because the Shadow Druids want the tieflings gone? Is that what it is? I'm missing something here. But I think we can go back and expose her with this. Perhaps. We'll see. We'll see. Or maybe we're just going to kill her. Probably not. But...
Anything of use?
I don't think there's anything else of use, if you're asking, here. So... let's go back. I'm jumping here. But I want to open the map. Because we still have the tea house. We're level 4 now, which means we can actually take on the ogres, most likely. Because we are, you know, a little bit stronger. We also have a few better spells. Let's try that.
Should mind my step.
We know exactly what we're going to do.
Bad for one's back, this. With haste.
Do we know exactly what we're going to... We don't know exactly. We don't know anything. Well, I do know something. I do know some things. What's that a quote from? Why do I have that in my mind?
Light steps.
I want to be up there. But I don't think I can go. I can.
Repositioning.
I can if I go around. Can I? How do I get up there? Is this jumpable?
Just so.
What the heck? What? What?
Into the shadows.
No way. She can jump that distance. That's absurd. That is absurd. It doesn't make it any easier for us, admittedly. I do need her to stealth. I think she can.
Unheard, unseen, undetected.
Huh. She wasn't either of those things. Any of those things at all. But more importantly, because she exited stealth automatically, which means she was detected. I don't know why. I don't know how. But we're good. Anyway, we know how this fight goes.
Forever.
That was all weird. I don't know what that was.
Lies before me.
I just need... Is this a good place to be? Yeah.
Surprised you spotted me. May it please, Mistra.
The mission has to come first.
It does. Okay. So I know exactly how this works.
Don't want to think about why my eye is itching.
First things first. We 100% have to kill the enlightened son of a bitch with the potentially a piercing shot.
What do I have to lose?
And they're all surprised. Piercing shot is pretty important. I don't have a spell slot to do this, so I don't have Hunter's Mark. I failed to consider that. 65% chance to hit on this. I don't think that's worth it. Path is interesting. I'm just gonna shoot there. That is a reasonable amount of damage. We have another attack. It's 90%, 65. This one I will risk it for the biscuit and miss. That's all right. That is quite all right.
What?
The reason for this is, what kind of vulnerability do these guys have? They're not very good at wisdom. They're not very good at dexterity. So I think perhaps better than web, it'd be hold person. The target must be a humanoid. What do you think an ogre is? What? Okay, web it is. It lasts for a while, so it's not a big deal. That's a save versus web. Yeah, I assume they're all the same because I'm a racist pig. Get it? Because of the, they're ogres, so I assume they're all the same. You know what I mean? It's a joke. It's funny. Shut up. But more importantly, I think yeah, so it's weird that we don't have hold person. We could cast silence and just get the enlightened to be stopped. I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know if I'm gonna need to move.
Let me strike true.
That is a miss. And really poor.
With every breath, a purpose.
That is...
I am dead.
All of this is very dangerous. You have to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. I mean, we're okay, but you have to be kidding me. I just didn't want to...
Important is ever easy.
Aww.
Let's finish this.
It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Okay, so 65. We have advantage. We shoot. We hit. We don't. We missed two 65% in a row.
I am dead.
That is just how that works. And that's a critical hit. That's very nice. I'll do that. And I'll hit again. And the gaping wounds are doing its job. Or their job. I don't want to cast fire in there because otherwise it's going to set this on fire. They haven't rolled their thing yet. So I don't know how that's going to go. No, I can only cast this at high range. Well, we have Sacred Flame. 55, let's go. Okay. This is considerably safer than I thought it was going to be. Let's get ready. Yeah, that's those things. Sanctuary. I could cast Sanctuary on Lae'zel. That might actually be a pretty good idea. Because right now... that is good, right? Unless that... No, that is not concentration. It's a level 2 spell. Dang it. Okay. I'm not gonna... Oh, they didn't get webbed. She's dazed. Concentration saving throw successful. Well, this guy's not webbed anymore. So there's two things going on. We can cast Witch's Bolt there. And rely that this guy is going to be... Wow, it's a concentration. Freaking hell. Ah, well. It was a good try. It was a nice try. So the problem there is the concentration went away. Or changed. Critical miss, that's what you get. And I'll just keep going.
Let's get this over with.
Finally landed a hit. I think that makes up for the misses, honestly.
Victory awaits.
It does, actually. This is going really well. I don't want to disengage. I'll just keep attacking you. I could get a shield out for a little bit better chance to hit. Or, to dodge. I'm gonna prepare my attack. Do a little bit of extra damage. Except not.
My faith will protect me.
That was normal. Don't worry about it. Totally normal. So you still have Shield of Faith, right? Did I not... Do you not have Shield of Faith? She's 18. Didn't she have 19? Let's keep going. She did have Shield of Faith. Why is it not showing there? Because it shows here. That's what it is. Yeah, don't worry about it. That's why you don't worry about it. Because she just dies. She just perishes. I think it's all right. I can't do an action now. Is it all right? Because we're going to do a lot of damage to that guy.
I will ascend.
That's a hit. Okay, it's not all right at all. It's the opposite of all right.
It shall be done.
She's back. I think. Slam on Lae'zel. It's quite a lot of damage. I'll just keep attacking you. Yeah, that is quite a lot of damage. I think it's paying off. And now you have Second Wind, which is a bonus action. And we continue.
Let's finish this.
And you don't have enough actions, but you can heal yourself. And you will. Everything is broken, so you only have 17 armor class. Let's see how this works. It's kind of working. Oh, you lost the thing? Oh, it only lasts for a certain amount. That kind of sucks. That's a kill. And now Lae'zel actually takes very little damage from that. So this is going really, really, really well. The difference a single level can make. That's normal, actually. That's just that is very normal.
One can't always.
That's how.
Gentleman.
That's how
Yes.
Larian does its difficulty, and that's honestly how Dungeons and Dragons does its difficulty as well. So, nothing surprising. This currently is just a matter of formality. Whew. Everybody get down here. To think that this was, it was difficult. It was really difficult. Whew. Let's short rest. Get some of that health back.
That hit the spot.
And you can also
I'm ready.
heal yourself.
Can't give up now.
Instead of potions. We should be able to make potions. I'm not actually sure how we do that. I think crafting is in rest when we rest. Right? Because that's how it works in tabletop. We should do that. Are we all exhausted?
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Well,
Seek and you shall find me.
we have no spell slots, so we definitely should
No traps, please.
rest. No traps. We have Scroll of Blur, justifying my decision not to learn that spell. The Lumps Warhorn? Sound this horn to call Lumps frenzied band of ogres. They will feast on anyone they can get their hands on, but if you've made a deal with them, they will make an effort to spare your party. I don't like that. Don't like that warped headband of intellect. Set the wearer's intellect score to 17. The enchantment has no effect in their intelligence score is higher without it. Oh. Well, my intellect is already 17. Well, Gale's intellect is already 17. Diary of Lump the Enlightened. And some salami. He was indeed enlightened with all the salami. Anyway, I'm not... who is the dumbest of us all?
Madness. Wits and blades.
Perhaps. Well, actually, should I get that?
I'll ever believe
It's just a
this.
+1 to intelligence check, so it's not, you know,
No time to dally.
the best thing. Shadowheart has a circlet.
I've got a long road ahead.
Who needs a circlet? Nobody.
Can't afford to stay idle.
And besides, I think it's still a circlet. So, no circlet for you, Shadowheart. Actually, it's pretty cool. It does... I think it clips through her head, though. It, like, in a weird way. I've noticed it in the cutscenes.
Still breathing.
She's,
Everything.
it's kind of weird. The Diary of Lump the Enlightened. Day 1 in 4. Now that I see truth, I can scarcely remember a time before. At first, I thought it the human's thin flesh that bestowed this gift, but I have come to believe it was the circlet she wore. There was crunch in that shoe. The goblin boss drawer Gragslin made a tantalizing proposal. Spare any prey bearing this new god's brand and feast on the rest. He offered considerable coin in return. That's interesting. That it's how that works. Because I don't think that's how... I don't think that's how it works. It's okay, it's a funny joke, haha, whatever. But I don't think that's how intelligence or how the intellect stat works. I think that might be the wisdom stat, but even then it isn't. Intelligence and wisdom doesn't apply to animals in the same way. Like, they have very low stats, as you can see over here. But, and actually, let me look at Lump the Enlightened. Look at that. He has just a very high one without the circlet. So the circlet didn't... whatever. Forget the maths. The maths don't matter. But animals normally have normal stats because the stats exist not as a source of role-playing, but as a source of stats. So if you have, like, what does a spider know about anything, really, right? But a spider has a normal amount of wisdom. It's not like 0 wisdom and 0 intelligence or anything. Because what these things serve for are for mechanical purposes. That said, role-playing does inform or can inform these things. So if you roleplay a character that isn't very wise, you shouldn't have a very high wisdom stat. Not the other way around. What I mean to say is that if you have a character that doesn't have a high wisdom stat, you shouldn't roleplay them as a high wisdom. And the reason for that is because, and obviously this changes from table to table and GM to GM and players to players, and everybody is entitled to their own playstyle. It's totally fine. I'm just saying my own interpretation of the rules and my own preferences for playstyles. What I'm saying is, imagine your character is really low intelligence, and you roleplay, like, memory and mental power. You roleplay your character in a way that requires high memory and requires high mental power. Well, the GM is just going to roll the dice anyway, so roll an intelligence check, and you roll high levels. If you roll the dice, you can absolutely get high rolls, because at the end of the day, here, it's just a -3 to intellect checks. So if you roll a 20, you're still rolling a 17, which is a success. Anything above a 10 tends to be a success, depending on how difficult the check is. But if it's just, you know, menial things, then, yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's just like... I don't think it works. I don't think that's... Ooh, tarnished locket. This locket opens to reveal an intricate illustration of a stone tower. The words El Turel, strength in unity, are inscribed across the top. That's tiefling stuff. But yeah, it's just that the joke doesn't respect D&D lore and, you know, mechanics. What did I just pick up? Fables of Faerun, The Boy and the Beholder. Oh, it's the boy who cried wolf, except with a beholder instead. It's alright. Apparently pressing H allows us to open the crafting menu. It's probably somewhere in the interface, I just didn't see it. But yeah, well, actually, is it super in the interface? It's just that. Yeah. Let's make potions. We have an antidote. Well, let's see if we can make potions. We make suspensions. Oh, this is like This is like The Witcher 1 crafting. I like that. The Witcher 1 crafting was nice. It wasn't amazing or anything, but it was nice. So, what we have is we have suspensions. Bully Warg Trumpet, for example. We have apparently 8 available. No. Yeah. Let's just extract. Yeah, that is... Extract all. That's the suspensions. Oh, we get new potions as well, mind reading and whatnot. Now we don't need that. I don't want people get pissed. we've seen how that works. But more importantly, that just gives us. Why is it Rogue's Morsel specifically? So I need Rogue's Morsel specifically for this, because we have ashes and whatnot. Maybe. Oh, I know. I see what it is. It's there. It is. I can make 9 of them. Can extract 4. I don't have large healing potions, but I also have a considerable amount of them. So, just gonna hang on to these. I suppose I can craft 1. Yeah, just to see, but nothing changes. So we're just gonna hang on to them at the moment, and if we need them, we need them. And now I know how to do that. And we're not going to camp right away. The folly and the fall. I like the alliteration, but what is it about? It's an advert for a play or something. The Enticing Elder, another fable.
Someone's diary. Might explain what happened here.
It very well might. Let's see what that fable is. It's about the bad things happening. What about the old school book over here? A school's attendance log fills the ancient pages. As the pages and days progress, more and more pupils' names vanish from the entries. In urgent script, a note in the margin states that someone has to investigate what's become of the missing children and their families. Does it actually explain what happened here? Because I think it just explains that there were missing children and families. But this was a school.
What's in here?
I mean, I think that's the implication of these sort of things. I'm not sure that schools exist in the way that it existed in in the beginning of the 20th century Europe, because this is what it kind of looks like. Paladin Oathbreakers. Of course I regret it. Breaking an oath isn't going back on your word. It's not an ethical quandary. It wrenches out a part of your soul. Before I could call on angels to fight alongside me, I could banish fiends back to hell and demons to the abyss, all with a thought and a prayer. I lost my voice. I speak, but this isn't my voice. It's an echo, a whisper. Tell them this. Most days I wish I'd died rather than breaking my oath, but I'd never take back what I did, what I refused to do. Damn the order. Service became dogma. Obedience was virtue. The question was sin. Well, you signed up to be a paladin. What do you expect? It's like... Sure, whatever. People are just... They have low wisdom stats, is what I'm saying. Volo's Guide to Baldur's Gate. Wait, what? What follows is the most accurate and thorough account of the city of the people of Baldur's Gate, the sordid gem of the Sword Coast. This volume is startling accurate, save for the nonsense about the Black Dragon Gate. It is not alive, no matter how many vagrant hags claim otherwise. Oh, Volo. What are you doing? Volo, if you forget who Volo is the, that writer that we found in the camp. That was, writing bullshit about everything, including bears. So, he also likes dragons a lot, so there's that. That means there's still more stuff to explore. I wonder where that goes. Is that towards... Yeah, it's towards the fire bushes. Let's go check out the fire bushes, but it's also towards where the music is, and I want to go north. I also want to have Will in my party. I suppose we could switch our party members at any time. You can just go to camp at any moment. There's no penalty for that. But I want to... We can hear the thing up there. I want to have Will in my party when we confront Karlak. and her evil ways. Terrible, terrible evil ways of death and murder. The bushes aren't on fire. Oh no, those bushes are on fire. Okay. What's going on over here? This feels like goblin territory. Yeah. Let's not cross that bridge. Or rather, let's cross that bridge when we get there. As it were. I know how to say things on my first try. I just choose not to. Some mugwort over here. This does feel like sort of a more or less natural boundary.
Over there.
I knew it was going to be something here. Because it was so obvious. A glass goblet.
Big old boy.
Are they singing? Did you hear that? Anyway, yeah, it does feel... It is a natural boundary. So, if that bridge is how we progress with Halcyon and stuff, because I think it is. Right? Halcyon Goblin Camp. It is a Goblin Camp. There it is. So, let's not do that right away. Besides, we have to go downstairs as well. We just, kind of figured by now we would have gone downstairs. But we have things to clean up here. And also, we need to murder. Well, get vengeance. Righteous vengeance on Karlach. Why is this blocked? Why? Just to be pretty? Was it just to be pretty that you put there? Video game? I think the answer is yes. What do we have here? Torch. Camp. A dagger +1. Why is it dagger +1? What the heck? That feels like a trap. GM, roll insight into that dagger +1. No, seriously, that's not how... is that how items show up? It isn't how items show up normally, is it? Roasted meat, dagger +1. Yeah, it isn't a normal item.
A feast fit for an ogre. You notice a peculiar dagger protruding from the tough, leathery meat.
You're tough, leathery meat. I am pretty good at sleight of hand. I can carefully wriggle the dagger out until it slides free. And I have guidance as well. 15, that's kind of nasty. And I fail by 1. Well, let's find out what happens.
Strained by your clumsy technique, the blade snaps in 2.
Seriously?
A sharp metal fragment pokes out of the meat. It's of no use to you.
Ah, well. I didn't have any use for it anyway. Apart from eating it. Yeah, so... this is more or less... in the direction we want to go.
As you approach, a guttural scream and a succession of quick bangs rattle the door. Then, a low moan. Someone, or something, is having a bit of fun.
That does not sound like somebody having a bit of fun. It sounds like somebody who ate too much. Also an animal. Hello? Anybody in there?
Go away!
Yeah, he sounds like he ate too much. Can I do anything apart from opening the door? I don't think I can.
You hear another muffled cry. The two inside are still in the throes of passion.
Incorrect. How do you... You, narrator, what do you mean the two inside?
Leave it. Whoever's inside doesn't want an audience, and I don't want to fight.
Okay. If you don't want to fight, I will press G on my keyboard. I'll pick you up.
All right. Time to skulk about.
I'll send you over there. How about that? This might not be the ideal scenario. Yes, Lazel can open the door. That's what she can do. I'm also gonna
In it.
get ready, basically.
Can't risk being in open view.
Because obviously we're gonna fight The two that are apparently having fun inside.
Yes, yes.
How we know this? I don't know.